Away and welcome back to another episode of Brieke op Lyrica. Welcome if it's your first time here. Welcome to Brieke op Lyrica. The hip-hop kanaal, die rap kanaal actually. Waar ons brieke draai op die artist Lyrica. I'm afBriek the GROAT. The greatest reactor of all time. The greatest reactor of all time. That's me. Right? If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. There's a red thing here. Please subscribe. Please subscribe right now while you are watching. Thank you. And thank you to those who have subscribed. We all thank you. Don't forget to click notifications so you know when I upload. I try to do 2 videos a week depending on which artist drops and depending on my availability. And as of all of you South Africans know, ESCOM time plays a big role. Radio Eerste Rivier, you know, Radio Eerste Rivier. I'm not gonna go into the details. If you want music to play on Radio Eerste Rivier, Radio Eerste, contact Radio Eerste Rivier. Simple as that. Right, today, very important. Today is gonna be a reaction to Kro-Barz's diss for Culture Gang. So in this week, I have already reacted to a diss of 21 Promo and Pengi who diss Culture Gang. Right, history lesson. Hip hop started as a tangible movement, as an urban movement, suburban movement in 1974 in the Bronx. That's the let's say the urban form of it. But hip hop is actually a thing of Africa. No? Africa started here, but it's a cultural thing. No? The elements of hip hop is a cultural thing. There it was combined, became right. So that's 1974. Is it 74? 73. 73. Yeah, 73. Right. So since the start of hip hop, there's been beef and dissing. So way back in the 70s, before all of you were born, including me, there have been beefs, there has been disses. I'm gonna give you 2-3 examples. LL Cool J, Cool Mo D, you might not know about that one. That was in the 80s. There were beefs. NWA broke up. Ice Cube, early 90s, 1990, early 90s. Ice Cube, NWA were beef. And there's a couple of disses and beefs after that, before some of you were born. So before we say that, yeah, ons colors breek mekaar af, we fighting, why can't we be built up? It's a colors. No. This is a hip hop thing, this is a rap thing, and beef and diss has been part of it before all of us were born. It's gonna be here after we all die. It's gonna be here. Beef and dissing is here to stay. Please understand that. Right? And it's good for the game, number one, because it leads to artist development. It leads to artist development for you don't know. Beefing and dissing, it leads to artist development. If you're a rap artist, you will understand. If you don't understand, you're not a rap artist. I said it, afBriek the GROAT said it, right? So Culture Gang has been dissed in this week by Promo and Pengi. They've murdered him. The stuff with very vicious stuff and a lot of revelations in WhatsApp screenshots and WhatsApp voice notes. Very, very vicious. Right? 6 months ago, Mad Levi also murdered him. Right, so that body of Culture Gang. Oh, I'm a Culture Gang fan, by the way. I'm a fan of the Culture Gang. The first few tracks of Culture Gang, the last 2, 3, 4 months, no. Don't really like that part of Culture Gang. Get the boy Culture Gang. The world is mine. Kaapstad is myne. En even Big B forever, wat stinkt zijn naam? No? Even such as Hammers, that is nog. The Culture Gang wat ik like. The latest Culture Gang stuff, not really. Right, so don't say, ja, jullie haters, jullie allemaal. Een fool zich uit van mij hier op die diss van 21 Promo Pengi's reaction in die comment section. Ik deny Keister kieskant. I didn't choose sides, you idiot. If there's a diss and if it's good, I'll react to it. Right, so I'm a fan of Culture Gang. Shut up! Here, Jay. That's my taglines, big bro. I use that stuff daily. At work. It's randomly when I drink coffee. Shut up! It happens. Right, so as a reactor, I have to be neutral. I don't care what happened between the two. If I have the information, I will share it. If I'm allowed to, I'll share it. But I don't choose sides here, my bro. I don't pick sides, and nobody is undissable. Anybody can diss anyone, and we can't get angry about it because that is part van hip hop, is part van rap. Right. So now it's the turn of Kro-Barz to test. Now before you think we are all against Culture Gang, we are not. Obviously something happened between Culture Gang and Kro-Barz That is why we are here. Something happened between KGM and Matt Levi. Something happened between Culture Gang and 21 Promo and Pengy. That's where the disses comes from. As in random looping disses. Just by van julle fools, dankie. But anyway, let's get right into it. This thing dropped in this week. No, last night. Net daar wordt die man zijn adlib uit klaar gebruikt. Shut up! Maar die keer dat shut up! No? Hij is bij funny. En nee, like making a noise actually, right? En dan die Kro-Barz, die Kro-Barz wat de boot van de kar opmaakt. Like is dat Toyota? Toyota, ja.
Nee.
Groot boot, Toyota.
Voortse moest je.
Wacht.
Nee. Voortse moest je. Mijn broer ze wil beef.
Toyota Xemos.
Voortse moest je. Mijn broer ze wil beef, moet ze kom. Voor jou zal ik een pieces en top en dan vriet ik jou op. KGM, zij kan niet compete, het is dom.
I don't have to explain that. Maar die man zei, die man is dom en gaat opgechopt worden. Dus jou chop ik op. It's beef. Hij heeft de body uit de kar uitgehaald. He took a body out of that vehicle, so that must be Culture Gang's body. Right? And he's going to take it into a house now. So Culture Gang has been killed. Probably Promo and Pengy. Wat hem gekillt. Okay, Matt Levi actually. Okay. Matt Levi heeft a Culture Gang gekillt. Culture Gang fans, which I am one of, please understand, Culture Gang was killed by Matt Levi. And none of the responses that Culture Gang ever came up with was even on the level of 2 lines of what Matt Levi dropped. So he was killed. Toen kwam Promo en Pengy en toen decimate hulle hij was slaag koops. Hij lichaam was slaag dood. And they probably just took knives and stabbed the body. Dat is wat hulle gedoen het. Dat hom opgegraven en hom gesteek. Hier komt die man nou weer met Culture Gang zijn body. Wat gaan die man maken? Right? Oei. There must be a reason why Kro-Barz does Culture Gang. Must be a reason.
Dom.
Oeh, die man is
Culture
dom.
Gang zijn poes, hij is... Kan niet compete, het is dom. Dom. Culture Gang zijn poes, hij is weet het niet. Hoe kan nou ek hem sê dat ek jou met sy sien? Lyk vir my, die hy het vergiet, hy was 'n fan gewees. Die evidence is hier waar hy soek vir features, toe sê ek nie.
So Culture Gang, het was, ja, een van die was sê, maar Kro is hier match hier, no? En hy het vergiet, he mustn't forget that he was a fan once because he wanted to feature. Okay, I've got the evidence, he says. Ja, hoe kan jy sê die man is hier, hoe kan jy sê Kro-Barz is hier match mee, bro?
Vir my, die hy het vergiet, hy was 'n fan gewees. Die evidence is hier waar hy soek vir features, toe sê ek nie. Hy sê op my level, praat van rap, ken het nie. Sê my wat sy strategy is, of is het nie jealousy? Ek wil hier is battle, jy sit homself in jeopardy. Om negatively van my te praat is amper soos blasphemy.
Damn. So, die man sê, he's actually a god, rap god. And if you speak negatively about me, it's like, it's blasphemy, it's lasterlik om zo te praten van Kro-Barz. Right. So Culture Gang, you stirred up emotions here by this man. No? And you don't know rap. He says rap, I ken het nie.
Op my level, praat van rap, ken het nie. Sê my wat sy strategy is, of is het nie jealousy? Ek wil hier is battle, jy sit homself in jeopardy. Om negatively van my te praat is amper soos blasphemy. En ek voel jy offended, die wat ek sal vir my ready wees om tyd te maak van 'n rap, wat sy ken die recipe.
He's not offended, but he has a recipe to kill your rappers. Kijk in die video daar, is een stukje waar the vlees is being spiced there.
Ek wil hier is battle, jy sit homself in jeopardy. Om negatively van my te praat is amper soos blasphemy. En ek voel jy offended, die wat ek sal vir my ready wees om tyd te maak van 'n rap, wat sy ken die recipe. Ek het 'n team wat met punchlines laat jou bek gebreek. Moenie laat cocaine jou vertel dat is Superman is.
Moenie laat cocaine jou vertel dat is Superman is. So the drugs that you are on is making you inflating your ego, thinking that you are a superhuman. You Kro is evil, yo. I like the black and white. It just adds to, a thriller movie, a horror movie, that black and white. No, the suspense.
Ek het 'n team wat met punchlines laat jou bek gebreek. Moenie laat cocaine jou vertel dat jy Superman is. Try jy om my stress te gee. Moenie jy se les as jy kyk hoe mos.
tried sy om my stress te gee, moenie 'n Celeste is. So we all know the history between Kro-Barz and Revolution and Celeste Mitchell. Celeste Mitchell has done wonders in the past for the hip hop scene. We cannot deny her contribution. We salute your contribution, Celeste. Okay, we don't know what is the full story. We will probably never get the full story between both of you, what happened. But this man saying, Kro-Barz, moenie vir, Culture Gang, moenie vir hom kom stress gee soos Celeste. Moenie 'n Celeste is nie, wat my groep in stress kom gee nie. Heavy.
Maak van 'n repetie ken die recipe. Ek het 'n team wat met punchlines laat jou bek gebreek. Moenie laat kokain jou vertel dat jy Superman is. Try jy om my stress te gee. Moenie jy Celeste is. Jy kyk hoe mos ek my energy kon die krag mos vir Eskom gee.
Okay. The energy that I'm wasting on you, I could have given that power, that energy I could have given to Eskom. Right? You know, we all know the Eskom situation. So there is so much megawatt. Kijk hoe like die man, evil like die man. This go take by 57 seconds of this video. Hoe kwaad en evil like die man haar. Kijk ja. Kijk je background. But 57 seconds, go check the video. At 57 seconds, the corpse wat Culture Gang is sitting at the back with headphones on. Hey, what was I saying? Eskom's power was out. Die man het megawatts genomen. That's what I actually say. I could give this megawatts to Eskom.
Try jy om my stress te gee. Moenie jy Celeste is. Jy kyk hoe mos ek my energy kon die krag mos vir Eskom gee. My bro, ek wil nie eens praat van ek dis van Pengie nie. Sê my wacht sy nou nog vir iets boy om vir jou kies te steen.
If this drop this week, dan beteken het Kro-Barz didn't know about Pengie and promos dus for Culture Gang. So there was another Pengie thing that I probably missed it. That Pengie said something where he dissed him. Right? I know the issues that they have there. But here he's also mentioning my
bro, ek wil nie eens praat van ek dis van Pengie nie.
Oh, Rich Boy Clothing having to give him money. And funny enough, in this week, the voice notes says that where Culture Gang constantly asked Rich Boy Clothing for money, for whatever reasons. But anyway, so he doesn't know about it. He couldn't have known because this thing was out before that. It was already mixed and mastered and ready to be uploaded before the 21 promo Culture Gang 21 promo and Pengie. This for Culture Gang. So, maar is actually weet je wat ik doe? Hoe naby aan elkaar actually is ook.
Sê my wacht sy nou nog vir iets boy om vir jou kies te steen. Sy kan maar beg and plead, this is fucking meant to be. Sy is 'n mof vir jou vark, ek noem vir jou Peppa Pig.
I'm Peppa Pig. This is my brother George. That's Mommy Pig. That's Daddy Pig. You vark, Peppa Pig.
Ek kan maar beg and plead, this is fucking meant to be. Sy is 'n mof vir jou vark, ek noem vir jou Peppa Pig. My broers die en my motsie, of course gaat ek het sien want sy te lei die van die beste, sy weet ek is king jou trick.
Oh. So KGM het Kro-Barz sy motsie ge-DM. Oh, no, maak het sin where this is coming from. Okay, the one that you mentioned about earlier in the beginning, you said Kro-Barz is hier gangie. Maar hy sê dan Afrikaans rap soos Kro-Barz. In die eerste ene. Sien sy naam Ghetto Boy. Afrikaans rap soos Kro-Barz. So hy het van Kro-Barz gehou. Basically. En nou het hy gegaan, die man sy motsie gemense ingesê, die man is hier metsie. Ge-DM, en dan sê die man is hier metsie.
Broers die en my motsie, of course gaat ek het sien want sy te lei die van die beste, sy weet ek is king, jou tricks is nie so lekker nie, jou fans moet op 'n extra wees, jou steeds is weak, sy het dit, leer maar om respect te gee.
Your fans moet op 'n extra wees, oh yes. So Culture Gang are fans, I will say again, I'm a fan of Culture Gang. Your fans must stop being extra. Please, this is the reason why this man is saying that.
My broers die en my motsie, of course gaat ek het sien want sy te lei die van die beste, sy weet ek is king, jou tricks is nie so lekker nie, jou fans moet op 'n extra wees, jou steeds is weak, sy het dit, leer maar om respect te gee, definitief moet ek jou kill en almal die mense weet dat ek kan step in jou plek en wys met 'n step tot hier.
Right, so Kro-Barz can go to Bishop Lavis, but Culture Gang can't go to Parkwood. That's what he's basically saying. Your fans moet op 'n extra wees en your quality of your last few tracks, facts, has not been that good. Facts.
Moet ek jou kill en allemaal die mense weet dat ek kan step in jou plek en wys met die step tot hier. Ze breek van die twee guns, my broer, ze zie je gangster nie. Net op socials en in de studio is een steek gefrik.
You see a gangster and you can talk about guns, you're not a gangster. It's only in the studio where you are a gangster. Studio gangster vibes.
Ik van die twee guns, my broer, ze zie je gangster nie. Net op socials en in de studio is een steek gefrik. Moenie so Sabella nie, die ouwens se Vondella die. Ek moes nog gekeer het van my fans of vir jou frikko skip. Sorry om...
He had to stop his fans from killing Culture Gang.
Die ouwens se Vondella die. Ek moes nog gekeer het van my fans of vir jou frikko skip. Sorry om so eer te spieg, want ek kom in 'n perepil. Ek moes nog gekeer het van my fans of vir jou frikko skiet. Sorry om so eer te spieg, want ek kom in 'n perepil. Boon ek moet hom neem, maar sy hol was al klaar gereed gewees.
Ek hoef nie uit te explain nie. Maar net 'n peetpenis. Sorry om so eer te wees, maar ek kom in 'n perepil, my bro. Want je hoofd was klaar gereed.
Die so Sabella nie, die ouwens se Vondella die. Ek moes nog gekeer het van my fans of vir jou frikko skiet. Sorry om so eer te spieg, want ek kom in 'n perepil. Boon ek moet hom neem, maar sy hol was al klaar gereed gewees. Met die waai het dit gedoen, so nou moet ek maar seconds vriend.
So met Levi het laat sy hol gereed. Ek moet maar nou seconds vriend nou, maar my into him seconds vriend, you know what I mean, was seconds vriend. Met Levi het hom klaar gekiel. In fact, ek weet nie wat bro. Ek weet nie wat. Sy fucking tuts. Sy fucking tuts. Because Pink in promo die dan moet dit klaar doen. Hy tweet. Ja, my bro. Ja, hy is 'n morsige dus.
Hom neem, maar sy hol was al klaar gereed gewees. Met die waai het dit gedoen, so nou moet ek maar seconds vriend. Want ek is Kro-Barz, na je, rest in peace. My bro, wat sy wil beef, moet sy kom. Voor jou zal ik een pieces en top en dan vriet ik jou op. KGM, zij kan niet compete, het is
evil.
Dom, dom, dom.
KGM is dom.
Dom, dom, dom.
I like, I shake, there's a quite shaky effect. I think it's lit visuals. Nice. Die vibrating effect in die visual himself.
Dom, dom, dom.
Nice quite.
Dom, dom, dom.
Shut up!
Dom, dom, dom. Dom, dom, dom.
Okay, that was a reaction to Kro-Barz's diss for Culture Gang, which is very, very evil. That's the evil. Okay, one verse. Okay, one verse. Like I said previously, a diss track firstly does not have to be. You don't have to be super lyrical. You don't have to do your chains up in your flows. You don't need to. You don't need to be a great MC. It is what you say that matters the most in a diss. You can be vicious, personal. You can be disrespectful, which is the actual. It comes from a disrespectful. That word, that's the root word, disrespectful. So if you're on that level with regards to those things, then you will always get it right. You don't have to chop. You don't have to. You don't have to be the. You don't have. Yo. If we like to explain for julle rappers, julle wie daarvan praat ek. As long as you have a proper message in a diss, addressing somebody like this being addressed, that because a man said it's not a match, he probably let that one slide because that happened a few months ago, and then you DM the man's girlfriend, and then he said he's gonna drop a diss. I told him, because we didn't know who he was talking about, and I said no, just ignore. He said no, a line was overstepped. So this was the line that Culture Gang overstepped. Culture Gang DM'd his girlfriend, and that was the problem. That was the last straw for Kro-Barz, and Kro-Barz came all out. So we have now had 3 very hard disses for Culture. Oh, breaks, follow breaks. We now had 3 proper disses for Culture Gang, and I'm gonna say this again, like I said after the Mad Levi one. If you wanna come back and take on Mad Levi, oh yes, Mad Levi says he regrets that because that's not what he's about. But it was a great diss. And the other 2 boys came, 21 Promo and Pengi, and they were very, very, very vicious. Now this man comes straight forward, firm and direct, saying that the man is dumb. Whatever he did, he's dumb. So Culture Gang, We are not here as a fan of rap and a fan of you. We're not here to break you down and say Culture Gang did. No. You need to understand an environment, and all of you rappers, you need to understand what environment you have stepped into. You have stepped into a very volatile environment with a lot of pit bulls, and whenever a chain is broken of pit bull, dan gaat hy kom vir jou. And that's what happens here. People will come for you and people are gonna say very vicious things. That is the naam van die rap game. Right? This is a part van it. Beef is part van it, and it's never gonna stop. Never ever. I've been involved in this thing since middle 90s. Personally, as a rap. Middle 90s. It's 2023. It's still here. It's the same. It doesn't change. So mense moet nie kwaad raak as julle favorite rappers gedis raak nie. Dit is hoe dit werk. Get used to it. Hy gaan nog Culture Gang, dis is kom. Hy gaan Kro-Barz, dis is kom. Hy gaan join a Levi. Whoever. Krima. Ons ken het man. Het gaan aan mekaar gebeur. So beef and dissing is part of the game. So yeah, ons kyk maar of Culture Gang gaan respond. Because Culture Gang, you need to do 2 others before you do this one, address this one. But, you know, as part van het. That's it for that. Brick up Lyrica, Keister Black with a reaction or little afBriek to Kro-Barz. This for Culture Gang. Ons is uit.